friends, welcome back to my channel. It is time for me to do my Pan That Palette monthly update. I have made some really good progress, so we'll go ahead and start with my How About Them Apples palette. I'll go ahead and insert last month's progress. And here's what my palette looks like after 5 months of usage. So, as you guys can see, no surprise here, I have officially used up the candy completely, which means I am halfway through using this entire palette up, and then shockingly I have hit pan on pie. You can see here that it's kind of a little messy looking in there because I have been using my stippling brush to take the product and put it on my cheeks, as you see here. I feel like out of all the blushes in here, this is the most emollient one. If you look really close, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, it almost has like an oily type of like sheen to it. So I feel like it doesn't take a lot to dig down into the pan there. Like I said, shocked that I hit pan on this. I did not really touch crisp or cobbler. Like I said, my game plan is to basically work through crisp and cobbler in the later summer / like fall months is my game plan. But shockingly enough, I feel like I'm on track to get this whole thing used up by the end of the year, which is feeling pretty good. I don't know how far I'll get in the next month. I highly doubt I will use this up completely in the next month, but definitely feeling good about it, and I'm going to keep using this on an everyday basis. Okay, now we're going to move in and I will show you what my Maybelline Blush Nudes palette looked like after 4 months of usage. And here is where my palette is after 5 months of usage. So I think we're starting to like come into this, what I call a panner's rut, where I'm not really making exceptional and noticeable progress in these shades. So I'll kind of tell you what I've been doing throughout the month. I kind of was spending like 1 week on one shadow because I'm basically down to crease colors. I recently discovered that this like pinky mauve color comes out a lot darker on my skin tone, and it works more as a crease shade. If I can try to get you guys closer, you can maybe see like the dip that I have created in there. It does take a lot to pack on, so I feel like if I were to work on this for a month straight, I would easily hit pan, but I get bored of it. I then moved on the next week to this, and I was just trying to like widen the like edge here to use more product along that edge side. And then I have basically been using this the rest of the month. I was again trying to work on this edge here to move this up. This stuff feels like pretty packed in there and isn't moving. I also made like a bigger dent in this shade here. I was working more on this because these two are basically like interchangeable colors that I could use. So, like I said, I really haven't touched like these 3 shades much. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm hoping that by like doing the like 1 week rotation, I'm kind of evenly working on these and progressing through them in equal amounts. But we'll see. It's kind of just been so-so. But I did make some really good progress on like other palette shades in the meantime. The Studio Makeup On The Go, which you guys know I've been using the cream shade from, it is completely used up. So as a result of that, I pulled out another palette. I just went into the MUA palette that I was already working on for a lid color. And you guys can see here, I have pretty beast moded these 2 shades. This is a cream color I put on every single day. I am shocked that I have gone through this as quickly as I have. And then this is the lid color I basically have been using with all of those crease shades that I mentioned from this palette, and this is much more packed in than this cream shade. This shade has so much kickback when I use it, so the fact that this pan is so big is just because it's not as finely packed as this. I have to really dig my brush into here to get enough of a color impact on my lids, as you guys have been seeing in my videos. So you know, once I use up these 2 colors here, this palette basically just becomes like crease shades for me. So I'll move on to other shades, but I'm gonna retire this one officially and then keep plugging away on these until they're gone. I've also been bringing in, for some reason, between like my like outer crease and then like this little tiny part right in here, I've really been liking for my Lorac Pro Shadow taking that taupe shade. You can see in here I have like a really solid dip starting to happen. I'm surprised I haven't hit pan on it yet. And I've just been liking that to sort of like blend those two shades together and create like a nice crease all around. So it's kind of what I've been feeling for. Like I said, I feel like there's a lot more noticeable progress in my balm palette than there is in my Maybelline The Blush Nudes. But I'm hoping that if I just keep being consistent with this, that by the end of June, I'll have much more noticeable progress to show you guys. But that is it for me and this update. I will talk to you guys in the next video real soon. Bye.